What's good, Chaotic Nation? Your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the playthrough of Ace Attorney. The whole freaking title, sir. Welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney playthrough here on the channel. We got literally nowhere in the last episode besides that we know it's a Steel Samurai, and we have no leads besides willpowers. So we're about to go to court to basically put this guy on the guillotine. So that's where we're at. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Maya? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. It's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going to this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. That's it. It's that or lose the trial. Isn't going to be easy. Until it is, because I'm actually good at this part of the game. I'm terrible at the moving around part. I'm really good at being like, you're an idiot because this is a blatant fallacy in your logic. Dude, it sucks that Maya died so fast. She's actually a pretty cool character. And she's just, well, I guess she comes back, so that's part of it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or the director. Oh, I gotta do this guy's voice again. I don't like doing the sweaty guy voice. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude! Did you know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob roll. Salmonella, I'm director of television. We at Global Studios the day of the murder. Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. Powers is innocent. You know what that means. Somebody in the trailer on that day did it. Right. There's no waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from 9 in that morning. During that morning, I was doing an action run-through. It took him more time than I thought I would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting at the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting around...
He didn't skip lunch. The plates were clean.
We were meeting at around 4 p.m. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. But you didn't mention anything falling over or anything. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. According to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Hold it. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, can you believe it at least? No steak, could you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella. What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was so embarrassed I didn't mention it, but I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. So when exactly did you eat it? Well, we took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image would carry me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Hold it. You just said that you didn't take a single break. Oh, well, yeah, not one. Only had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. You're a liar. And you ate my steak. I didn't give you permission. I wanted a T-bone steak. Yeah. Mr. Melly, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Roll. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this about? Well, yeah, I guess I did. We take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during the time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Mr. Miller, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, if WIF, we took a break. I don't know what FW. What the frick does that? I'm not. Is this Klingon? Is that what this is? FIFW mean. For what it's worth. I'm an idiot. I'm literally an idiot. For what it's worth, we took a break. Rolling on the floor laughing. What's up,
Hello there.
It was only 15 minutes, and that's only 13 to base 12. Waiting for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1, lol. That's just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I mean, it is plenty of time to eat a T-bone steak. I don't think it would be even enough time for that, but just for me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Thank you. Hold it. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? That's what you want to ask? There were 2 plates. Oh, right. The other one was for his Diva. Sorry, D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. The T-bone steak in 15 minutes. It's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say. Not enough time for someone to say. But enough time for you to eat a T-bone steak. Why is that? It's only a T-bone steak if you eat me. Hold it. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. You just could. He just freaking fat shamed him. What a guy. Well, I was feeling cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol. Well, Phoenix? Testimony was too short to write any kind of useful information out of. All I have to do is prove that he was able to go to the Studio 1 in that time. But great, that's all. 15 minutes. Alright. I'm gonna... Nope, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. When did you take the break? What time? Thank you. I didn't say it was from around 2:30, 2:30 to 2:45. 2:30, that's the time of the death. So he could have gone to the studio and killed Hammer and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Yeah. What a guy, his prosecution was. I don't know what you're trying to say. Alright, I don't care about your. But it could be present. What did I present? What? What do I do here? We took a break. It's only 15 minutes. That's only 13 in base 12. But we asked her to take a break. Alright, and then no. I know he's eating the frickin' steak. That's not what I meant to press. Alright, we present the time of death, I guess? Nope, I'm wrong. I'm just shooting in the dark here. Alright. Ugh. I have to prove that he was able to go to the studio. Alright, how do I get out of this? Alright, so this is a useless one. Why is that? There we go. Jeez. Try to find the way to break the freaking that music is so taunting sometimes. Haven't we have enough at this point in the line of questioning your honor? Testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. People in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer with Studio 1. Mr. Wright! Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. If I agreed to let everyone in that trailer off, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, the murder is certainly a possibility. Suppose you might be right to say that. Right, I've got the judge thinking it now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. This monkey's head has fallen across the path. Oh, you're right. True breaking the trailer came right at the time of death. However, the path from here to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkeyhead barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel there's no desire to correct it. Ooh. I think we've seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court has opinion on this case as follows. We have found that the people or several other people in Studio 2 the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, they have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume and that no one else other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day, all that is lacking is decisive evidence to say that he is the one who did it. And with that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? I witnessed Saul of every moment that the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order, I see. Court will take 10 minutes recess, after which you will hear the witness. Court is adjourned for the recess. Oh, that went terrible. But I'm basic. So there was not a right answer. I'm pointing that out. But they're like, oh, there's a right answer. Find the right answer. There is a right answer. There's not. There was not. I better get my points back on my little health bar in the top right corner. What do we do now, Mia? I think everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never been given up on a trial before, not when there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. There was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. Think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You're the Steel Samurai. Hero to the children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This is one's for the kids. Let's go do it. Right now, in the middle of a courtroom? Like, you want us to... Oh. I miss being able to just throw that in there. It's just... I have to do it myself. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. So witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma to this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward is taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Ugh. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with the gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you Gramps with the beard over here? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen. I can't even read them this fast. Incidentally, photographic equipment strictly forbidden in the court. Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like a special permission if that's possible. But you're saying you had a bargain in terms of the kid you lost? Yeah, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of that in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods as a path, but the old lady couldn't catch me. I was going to the studio. I kinda got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. I totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, it would have been time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. Defense may begin his cross-examination. Be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. It gets tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I am my health bonus. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey head by any chance? Look at me remembering stuff. See, I'm good at this. When it doesn't give me BS, nothing's actually there crap. Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. He went straight to the studio. For about 30 minutes. What time was this? Tell me the time. You got lost in the woods. I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. Guess what happened next? I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. Let's see, but what then? Totally right, before my eyes out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? A kind of tall, skinny? Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kind of far away. It's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow! Just asking, what happened to the bad guy? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro, what a great actor. I suppose he was. My camera with it, I would have sent a shot. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't? Ow, geez. Stupid desk. No, I wasn't. It's like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. easy for you to say. What is he that... if I mess up, I lose. Taped every show, and I got all the live performances. It's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Alright. Actually, I've been to this a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day. That security lady is always yelling. That's right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk when you cut me off all the time? Jeez. I just love him killing Edgewood. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are valley there? You go off the path, there's little woods. That's where I was. Anyhow, it's going for the studio. If I present this... So that's this contradiction. That's a contradiction. That's the only thing I got to work on right now. It's right. Thank God. Right. Cody, it seems what you just said seems a little, well, strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You should understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. I was putting the pressure on too much. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright. Cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. You mean or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? You did have the camera, and you did use this camera. Well, why would I use it? I was just too busy watching. Well, please testify to the court about what you were busy watching. Alright, we made it to the next phase. That's good. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off. Steel Samurai, he goes for bad guys. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. I gotta find a contingency. Now, why'd you tell me you did? So why didn't you use it? Oh, frick off. He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Don't take my eyes off. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. You watched the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us what exactly happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. See what happened next. Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With the samurai kick and the samurai punch and the samurai chop and samurai slap. Something like that. But don't give me that look, Pops. Should I play this? Wait and see what happens. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge is going to keep... We continue. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I kind of got scared, so I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. I know he's being vague. But what do I hit him with? That's the only thing I can do. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? This clearly stated what he saw quite clearly. Shut up, Edgeworth. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright. How could you beat this beat? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital? That's this thing, Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why couldn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that the young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight? He was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract the boy from seeing his idol to see a samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. You have an explanation for this. We have ascertained the boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why would he look away at the climax of the fight? Do I have evidence to show him? So what doesn't make sense to me is the timings, because 2:15 and 2:3 and 2:30. But the only thing I have is that evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. But could we look away from the fight? I'm wrong. That's it. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? Lost your nerve, Happy. Very well. I'll ask you the question again. We have ascertained the boy. Okay, he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. Do not believe that he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. So it's evidence. What evidence do I have? What? Nope. At least it's giving me time to figure it out. I was like, he might have to stab him? The head fell off? The camera? He's trying to figure out how to use the camera? That's the only other thing I got. That's okay. What's that? The camera? This witness stated they recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he's looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way you could just stand there and watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. Having just received your camera, you weren't using it yet. You missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you'd do anything. He's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody hack and testify once more. Cody, would you please show us about your camera and tell us about why you didn't take the picture of the fight? No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. There's more that happened because you're not... Anything strange in the testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with a cross-examination anyway. I have 2 bars. So you didn't see the beginning of the fight, yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I have my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you just take a picture? But camera has so many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to figure out a picture, I really tried. Lens wouldn't open, I missed it in time. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I'm gonna have to press him hard. That's the only thing I do. There'll be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels really great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Right, Pops. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? I'm gonna try the... I'm probably gonna be wrong. Oh my god. I'm on it today. Like 1 HP chaos is the win. Cody, what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Thanks, Jay. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture with the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with Zan. I got them all. I never missed a one. Perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? You did. I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this now? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures from the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Atkins. Claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all the pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order, Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. Then they would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way, Phoenix. I think we finally discovered the truth. What truth it is? Are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain what is going on to the court. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? Oh, The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Right. So, if you're like, how did that happen? It was, so, everything we have right now is factual. It was Will Powers who went across the camera. Right? He injured his leg, so he was limping. We see that in this photo. Right? So he went across, he was limping. He was still holding the spear. He got into a kerfuffle with somebody. If I show you the we got into a kerfuffle. So that is at this gate. Like, let me the mouse show. That is at this gate right here, right? So he once he gets past this gate, they get into a fight right here, past the camera, which knocks over the head, which means that the people in Studio 2 have an alibi. Then whoever has done it, has done everything there, goes in and kills him and takes Will out around the camera so he doesn't get seen, back to the employee area and puts him into his bed, tucks him in night-night. Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell me the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no, it's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses anyone. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied to us and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the samurai could have been defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order, I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Ah! Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Ah! It's okay. Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Ah! This is what happens when you lie, kids. We put you on trial and then you cry in front of everybody like little girl you are. I'm vicious. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. And according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on here? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. Error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Yeah, that's true. Order, order, order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, saying the man in this costume was the victim, Jack Hammer? Ah. Okay, that also makes sense. Maybe. Jack Hammer was present in the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. Wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. I didn't see poor old Hammer. No, he'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strangely, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us quick. No, wait, man, you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't a decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. You know what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring and decisive inconsistency with the facts. What's... The two. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? Oh yes, it looks hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. That's impossible. Huh? What's all this about? Please explain to me, I might be shocked along with the rest of the... Please explain... Please explain to me so I can be shocked like everybody else in the court. Dude is like they put Tui on the frickin' stand. What are they doing out here? I use a studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the number photo? Words. So what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo, Your Honor. Here's the true scene of the crime. It shows the victim where the murder took place. Oh, show the judge where the murder took place. It was here.
What does that have to do with the number on the gate and photograph?
Well, sorry, Your Honor. I guess I hadn't thought that through yet. Once again, where is the scene of the crime? Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate.
Your Honor, I find it very significant the murder took place in Studio 2. Very significant the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have her. That was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. I suppose that would be the case. Remember that Mr. Sal Manella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet it was actually the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to this scene of the crime, Studio 2. They are really... It's like if I made like a script. As you recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Dee Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order, order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that was security guard Miss Oldback saw the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. You have proof. Give me proof that you can... I do have proof. I have proof.
You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. The proof is the sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found it on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. The bottle does raise some suspicion, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle.
Idea? Well, let's hear it.
I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend this proceeding on the current train for the trial. Cody Hackett's testimony has been revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai seen in my Miss Oldback may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. It seemed the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. Those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. Mr. Edgeworth. You need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended to tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. The court is adjourned.
Go. Phew, that was a close one. You were saved by the hair, but that's what counts. I thought seriously about going home after about three times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about three times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right, thanks.
He's just a big old softie. If you want some more big old softies, you should hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of us big old softies here at Invisible Corporation. We appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch this episode. Watch the channel here. We got plenty of content for you. It's not just me, you see my face, but there's other people who are also involved in creating this kind of content and these projects. So please go check them out. There's other series on the channel too. So if you're just watching the Phoenix Wright series, go check out some of the other stuff that we got going on. There's plenty of things for you guys to check out. So please check out the other creators. Check out Best Bits. Leave those comments in the comment section down below. BB timestamp. And I think that's all I really have. So that'll be it for me today. Thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Till next time, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, work it out.